Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Car Rides with Cody. I'm glad we're another week into this. You know, we're getting closer to the school year starting up and hopefully things getting back to normal. But it's a process, one step at a time. If you have any prayer requests, I would love to hear them. I'd love to be praying for you guys. I'd love to know how you guys are doing. So drop those in the comments, send me a message, anything like that. Just get a hold of me. I'd love to be praying for you guys. Today's little devotional is going to come out of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 18, and it reads, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Jesus Christ for you." Now, when I first read this morning, I kind of thought, wow, that can be hard. It just can, and that's okay. Sometimes we're dealing with a loss, or we're sick, we have some illness, or, you know, we're just having a rough time. It's pretty easy in quarantine right now to just have a rough time sometimes, and that's all right. And then I kind of thought more about the wording and the phrasing of these verses, and it says specifically, well, it doesn't say give thanks for everything. It says give thanks in all things. So I started thinking about kind of what that meant. See, we don't have to give thanks for being sick. It sucks to be sick. It's just not fun. We don't have to give thanks when we lose a loved one. It's not fun. We're not going to see him for a long time. But we do have to give thanks in all things, because that is the will of God. See, God's word doesn't change to fit our circumstances. We're always going to have a circumstance where things aren't going to be going perfectly for us, and God's word isn't going to change to fit that. But his truth rises above those circumstances. And because his truth rises above those circumstances, it allows us to also rise above those circumstances. So it's not give thanks for all things, it's give thanks in all things, because God knows that with these tough circumstances or situations we're going through, he can use those to build us as a person, whether it's physically or spiritually in our faith. But he can use those to better us as a person and build us as a person in a way that he could not if things were just, you know, fine and dandy in a field of daisies. So give thanks in all things. Sometimes we don't realize why a situation is helping us grow or how, but it is, and it pleases God when we give thanks for everything, or for in all situations. So I hope you guys have a good week. I hope you guys can maybe apply this verse and learn something from it. Let me know if you got something else out of the verse, or if you have other thoughts. I'd love to, talk about the verse, discuss it with you. But until next week, have a good week, guys.